Hello and welcome to My Consultant, where you find the latest in Canadian immigration news. We're starting off this week's episode with CAPIC, the Canadian Association of Professional Immigration Consultants' new Compass campaign. Next, the latest Express Entry draw, followed by the expansion of the Advanced Declaration tool. Stay with us as I briefly elaborate on the controversial potential changes to modernize the Canadian Citizenship Oath. And Tina will share the new work permit updates for visitors in Canada. This week's episode of My Consultant is brought to you by Scotiabank.
The Canadian Association of Professional Immigration Consultants is proud to announce their new Compass campaign to raise awareness for the vital role that immigration consultants play in bringing immigrants to Canada safely.
By choosing an RCIC, you are in good hands. RCICs are licensed and professional. They are ready to assist you and maintain the integrity of the Canadian immigration system. Opt for a fraud-free journey as you set your compass to Canada.
If you are choosing to immigrate to Canada to build your future, then why not use a licensed Canadian immigration consultant who will assist you in fulfilling your Canadian dream? Your first step is knowing that your representative is licensed, professional, knowledgeable, and accountable. Want to study, travel, or work in Canada? Do not worry. Your licensed Canadian immigration consultants, known as RCICs, are ready to assist you. They are here as your compass and guide for your journey to Canada. For more information about the campaign, please visit the CAPIC website or visit myconsultant.ca. And do not forget to let a licensed immigration consultant be your compass and guide as you navigate your immigration journey to Canada.
Advanced Declaration is now available to all travelers arriving on international flights at the Ottawa International Airport and the Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport. The Advanced Declaration provides travelers with the option to submit their customs and immigration declaration up to 72 hours in advance of their arrival to Canada. Travelers can now spend less time at kiosks when they arrive at the airport, resulting in shorter wait times at the border. Express lanes will also be available in both airports' custom areas, allowing travelers who have completed their advanced declaration to skip long lines for the primary inspection kiosks. The digital advanced declaration tool is already available to travelers arriving on international flights at these Canadian airports: Toronto Pearson, Montreal Trudeau, Winnipeg Richardson, Vancouver, Halifax Stanfield, Calgary, and Quebec City Jean Lesage. The expansion will soon become available to travelers arriving at the Edmonton International Airport in the coming weeks. The Advanced Declaration is a part of the CBSA's Traveler Modernization Initiative, which will continue to be implemented throughout the coming years.
IRCC held the 6th Express Entry draw of 2023 on March 1st, aimed at Provincial Nominee Program, that is PNP candidates. This time, invitations were issued to 667 candidates with minimum comprehensive ranking system, that is CRS score of 748. This has been the 4th program-specific Express Entry draw of this year. 3 of the program-specific draws has been for the Provincial Nominee Program and 1 has been for the Federal Skilled Worker Program.
In 1947, the Oath of Citizenship became a legal requirement in becoming a Canadian citizen. and it has remained a solemn promise to follow the laws of Canada and fulfill the duties of being a citizen. The ceremonious tradition involves standing in front of an authorized person, a citizenship judge, and swearing or affirming the oath of citizenship. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, clients receive the option to go through with the citizenship ceremonial process, but virtually. In an effort to modernize and expedite the citizenship process, starting as early as June of this year, 2023, new Canadians can soon have the option to take the oath of citizenship in the digital world, but this time without the presence of an authorized person. The alleged purpose of the federal government's proposed amendment change is to add flexibility and reduce the citizenship application inventories, cost, and processing time. As of October 2022, according to the federal government, there was an inventory of approximately 358,000 citizenship applications, with clients now waiting 24 months from the time of their citizenship application to taking the oath of citizenship. In a policy analysis statement published in the Canada Gazette, which is the official newspaper of the Government of Canada, adding the option to take the oath online without the accompaniment of an authorized person can save 3 months of processing time, allowing applicants to receive their citizenship faster. Citizenship ceremonies are typically held in the week, during work hours, and run for about 90 minutes. Many clients do have to take time off of work to attend their citizenship ceremony. Taking the oath of citizenship in this manner, online and without an authorized person, is expected to take significantly less time and would allow the client to participate in the personal ceremony at a time that is most convenient for them during the allotted time frame. This also could be a great option for those whose permanent resident cards are about to expire. The Government of Canada is expecting this new proposed option will result in fewer ceremonies overall that they will be required to arrange, which will save them money. Self-administered online oaths will not be mandatory under this proposal. New Canadians will still receive their citizenship certificate any option they choose. As to be expected, there has been some mixed feelings about this proposed option. Some uncomfortable with abandoning a centuries-old feature of citizenship in Canada, says former Citizenship and Immigration Minister Christopher Alexander. Or from the CEO of the Institute for Canadian Citizenship, who believes this just further cheapens the significance of becoming a Canadian citizen. As mentioned, this is a proposal, and your feedback is welcomed. Members of the public can add their comments to the Canada Gazette website during the consultation period, which runs until March 27th, 2023. Whether online or in person, with an authorized person or solo, swearing an oath to your new country is a meaningful step towards belonging and community.
Are you visiting Canada but want to stay back for some more time? Well, keep looking. You might land up with a job. Foreign nationals who have entered Canada as a visitor can now continue to apply for a work permit for 2 years, and that too without leaving the country. Canada will allow its tourists who are on a temporary resident visas as visitors and who receive a valid job offer to apply for a work permit. They can apply for work permits while in the country, with the federal government extending the COVID-era policy by 2 years. The temporary public policy announced during the first year of COVID-19 was set to expire last month, but now has been extended by 2 years until February 28, 2025. The federal government is hoping that extending this policy will be helpful for the employers in Canada who are facing critical labor shortages. IRCC says that the visitors applying under this public policy who held a work permit within the last 12 months will also continue to be able to request temporary work authorization to begin working for their new employer more quickly. Prior to this temporary policy change, Those applying to work in Canada would typically need to apply for their initial work permit before they came to Canada. If they were already in Canada with visitor status when they were approved for a work permit, they would need to leave Canada to be issued their work permit. With this policy in place, leaving Canada is not necessary. To be eligible to apply, an applicant looking to benefit from this temporary public policy must have valid status in Canada as a visitor on the day they apply, have a job offer that is supported by a Labor Market Impact Assessment, that is LMIA, or an LMIA exempt offer of employment. Submit an application for an employer-specific work permit no later than February 28, 2025. Meet all other standard admissibility criteria. It is hoped that this new public policy will help visitors, workers, and Canadian employers. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us this week. If you are looking for more information and updates about Canada immigration, then please subscribe to our My Consultant YouTube channel. You can also visit our website myconsultant.ca, where you can find an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I am Tina Batra.
And I'm Tashina Thompson, and we'll see you next week.